Meanwhile, Chief, what is this thing? Because this one now is physical. What's this thing? This physical thing.
This one is an idol.
This is an idol?
Yes, sir. It's not that the picture is not white. It's an idol. It looks like this toy that baby is playing.
It looks like a baby doll.
Baby doll, yeah. And there are many of them. It could be carved wooden image, or sometimes they use this thigh bone.
Okay, the thigh bone, okay.
Of a human being.
Of a human being.
Yeah, so they sacrifice.
And then the reality can come into that bone.
Yes, they will sacrifice somebody that has value.
So the reason why we can see this one right here, right now, is because it's not yet been activated. The moment it becomes activated, it is invincible. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, sir.
Oh, my.
You're welcome to KingdomSignal Gospel Channel.
Those of you from the thief culture, you must have, I think this should not be so strange to you. Because there's a counterfeit of this matter that I'm speaking about that is in your culture. Where's Chief Donatus? Arm yourself with the microphone and give us an account of, how do they call that thing again? That altar?
Imbovungu.
And when it is many, what?
Amboravungu. That's the plural form.
Okay. Now, for those of you watching from America, from England, please be patient with us. The word in our dialect that is used to depict this special kind of altar that has the capacity to produce demonic wealth, there is no English counterpart of that word. So please bear with us. Chief Donatus, can you call that word again?
Imbovungu. And that is one, that's singular.
So that's the word. There is no English counterpart. Even Collins Dictionary did not anticipate this matter. So they did not make provision for it in the English language. So we need to make reference to it according to the language in the dialect that had the stature to carry the meaning of the matter that we are raising here. So please bear with us. I will try as much as possible to interpret where there is grace. But sometimes there is nothing to interpret to. So we have to retain the native presentation. Okay, so, Chief Donatus.
Yes, sir.
Can you give us an idea of how that thing works? Because it's in the heart of the thief culture. It's a tool that is used, embellished with demonic power, and it is said to have the ability to make a man prosper. So, and I've heard once and again, people fight over it. People fight in a certain family to be in custody of that material because of the potentials that it has in making its custodian exceptionally wealthy. And so can you give us, come on stage so that they'll be seeing your face. I will ask you a few questions. The issue of altars is not so far removed from our context. It's just that the people that have operated in the kingdom of darkness have utilized these concepts much more than we in the kingdom of God. So sometimes we will need to show us the example of that matter in the other kingdom and how it is practiced, just to give us some form of enlightenment. And then we'll come to the real altar, which is the altar of God. Everything that Satan is doing and everything he does is a counterfeit. It's a counterfeit. He saw it done somewhere and he decided to transport and to import that technology into his kingdom. And he's using perverted principles, attempting to achieve the same results in his kingdom. Now, so can you give us an idea of this, how this thing works? Okay?
Yes, sir. Well, Imbovungu is a spiritual thing. The people believe that is the God of prosperity.
Now,
the way
so,
the
way you are speaking is too fast. It's too fast. And an Englishman, a native Englishman, there are many Englishmen that listen to us.
Yes, sir.
A native Englishman may not be able to comprehend. It was when I started preaching to English people that I realized that it's another language we are speaking or not. So that's when I started dragging some words I speak, because that's the only way I could get the attention of the Englishman. So the way you are speaking now, you are speaking to English tea people. Yeah. But what we want now is to address English people. So first and foremost, be slow.
Okay, sir.
All right.
The tea people believe that Imbovungu.
Yes, that thing he called, I'm running commentaries just so that you follow.
Yes, sir.
In the discourse. That name he mentioned is the name of the altar. And there is no English representation for it. Collins and Webster did not anticipate that there was a technology like that, so they did not make provisions in their dictionary for this, the name of this altar, okay? It's called the God of prosperity.
Prosperity. The way the ark was to Israel, they believe that is how Ndovingwe is to them.
Okay.
The way the ark came to the house of Badedon and was blessed.
Okay.
They believe that this is how, if an individual or a group or family holds it, blessing will be in their custody.
And now, wait. This thing, I don't know, is it a physical thing or he fell from hell, fell from the kingdom of darkness? Satan came and made it, transformed it from being a spiritual thing into a physical thing and gave her what is it like?
It's a spiritual reality that's been trapped in something physical.
Okay, so
sometimes, okay.
The people we are teaching, people we are educating, don't have an idea whatsoever of these issues, these terminologies. We will need to be patient. Now, if you see the rain of questions on my Facebook inbox, rain of questions, it will take us maybe our lifetime to handle all the questions that have come. It's a new area of truth that we are trying to establish so that people, the sons and daughters of God, can become very efficient in this new area of truth. So we need to be. So he said it is a spiritual reality, but it is trapped in a physical thing. Now, those of you that are watching online, you may have heard of an idol before. An idol. An idol can be made of wood. An idol can be made of mud. Some idols are made of stone, depending on the prescription of the spirit being that is giving you insight into what is required in order to trap its dimensions down. Are you there? Okay. Now,
I want to show you how it looks like.
Can you transmit this picture to... Where's Philip? So when Chief said the thing is a spiritual reality and they found the technology to trap it in a physical material. Now, so when you see an idol, are you there? The spirit is not always in that idol 24 hours a day. The spirit only comes into that idol. That idol is the technology I'm talking about. And it's built to capture the dimension that the spirit operates. So the spirit can be trapped in it. Okay? So when they do incantations and do enchantments, enchantments mean to give instruction to demons. So when they do enchantments, the demons now are trapped in those vessels that are designed to contain them. Are you there? I know it's on the screen. Just walk with me for now. Okay? So those things, they are, depending on the spirit, the vessels that can trap them are different. Most of you don't know the dwarf spirits. Most of you don't know that. You don't know the lexicon of spirits. And today is not the day for that. But there are containers that are used to trap dwarf spirits. Dwarf spirits are the most vicious messenger spirits. And most of the people, unfortunately, in Africa, most of the people that go into politics use the services of these spirits. When we come to talk about the lexicon of spirits, at least the ones I have seen in deliverance, in territorial warfare, there are not too many, but I've seen a few. And the ones that operate here in this land, yes, I've seen a few of them. And the Lord has taught me what we need to do to disarm them. In fact, some of the breakthroughs we have had as a ministry is because of the fact that we disarmed so many of such spirits that have been released to hinder the advancement of the kingdom of God. But today is not the day. Okay, so what we are saying is that you can trap those realities within a physical context so that there can be interaction, there can be exchange, and there can be transaction. Is that clear? So if you are watching us now from anywhere in the world, this is the physical object that reality can be trapped in. Meanwhile, Chief, what is this thing? Because this one now is physical. What is this thing? This physical thing.
This one is an idol.
It's an idol?
Yes, sir. It's not that the picture is not wide. It's an idol. It looks like this toy that baby is playing.
It looks like a baby doll.
Baby doll, yeah. And there are many of them. It could be carved wooden image, or sometimes they use this thigh bone.
Okay, the thigh bone, okay.
Of a human being.
Of a human being.
Yeah, so they sacrifice.
And then the reality can come into that bone.
Yes, they will sacrifice somebody that has value. The effect of...
So listen. They'll sacrifice somebody that has value, not just somebody walking around the streets.
No.
then they just catch the person and kill. No. The person is promising, he has a bright destiny. They have seen that if they allow him be, he will turn out to be a great person. So they sacrifice that person, and then they use the blood, they pour it.
And it's activated.
They pour it on this idol.
Yes, and it's activated.
The reality within it accepts that offering, then it is activated. And what will be the consequence?
From that moment, an ordinary person eye cannot see it. This one, the way I was saying is because the powers have been deactivated. That's why you can see it.
All right, so the reason why we can see this one right here, right now, is because it's not yet been activated. The moment it becomes activated, it is invincible. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, sir.
Oh, my.
And
now, so the next question I have for you, because I believe 1,001 people in our audience will be asking the same question. How did they discover this technology? Because it's not in our physics textbooks, it's not in the chemistry textbook.
The two people believe that this came from a Tilo tradition. I don't know how true it is, but it's a foreign.
It means that the Tilo people are more advanced in this technology. Who is an Tilo man here? Tilo?
I don't know whether that's true, but I heard it came from.
Pastor Ephraim, what do you know about these things? Because they said they imported it from among your people. So, those of you online, please stay with me. It is for most of you that studied in Cambridge and in Harvard, in Oxford, you are not likely to believe what we are sharing right now, but you are a victim of it, even though you are. In fact, satanic power is more effective when you are absolutely ignorant of its presence and its potency. That's the easiest way to be a perpetual victim. Your life will be shaped by it, and you'll be unaware, and the life of your children, and it keeps going on until someone that is knowledgeable in the way of priesthood arises and sets up an altar that has the capacity to contend with the altar of the devil. Now, so, Pastor Ephraim,
yes, sir.
What do you know about, they said this thing came from a Tulu land.
You're welcome to Kingdom Signal Gospel Channel.